is important for you guys to spice up the relationship, bring a fire back into the relationship? Because it requires an effort. It will pay off. I have 5 strategies that you can incorporate tonight. Hello there, I'm Dr. Nazanin Moali, licensed clinical psychologist, certified sex therapist, and host of Sexology podcast. It's not a sign of a bad relationship if your sex life seems to stall after many months of being together or many years of being together. Rather, it's a sign of two busy people prioritizing other things in their lives, and perhaps now you're interested to rekindling passion, or maybe a big celebration is coming up and you're curious about what else you can add to your sex life that can make that night special. Before talking about spicing up your relationship, the first step that I encourage you to do to talk to your partner about it and ask them and have this conversation why it is important for you guys to spice up the relationship, bring a fire back into the relationship, because it requires an effort. It will pay off, but it requires an intentional effort from you and your partner. And the more that you are anchored in the why, the more successful you will be able to experiment with this new experiences in the bedroom. So I have 5 strategies that you can incorporate tonight to bring excitement and novelty in the bedroom. First one is talking with your partner about the best sex you guys ever had together, or if your partner is more open-minded, the best sex you ever had with them or without them. Make a list of all of the memories of the best sex and what were some of the common themes. Where were you when that experience happened? What were you feeling before, during, and after? And talk about it. And kind of think about what do I need to do in order to bring back those excitement into our relationship. When you talk about these common themes, it helps you to understand yourself and your partner better, and it will help you to upgrade your sexual script. Number 2 is focus on seduction more than performance. In order to spice things up, you don't need necessarily to change what you're doing during sex, but building up anticipation in a new and novel way will transform your sex life. I talked to more than hundreds of couples that I counseled in my office right here, and many of them, they shared with me they're dying to be seduced by their partner. When you are doing seduction, you're planting sexual seeds in your partner's mind. So it could be things that you're doing visually to make them excited. Maybe you're exchanging sexy photos, audios, kind of like preparing the room. All of those things can pay off long term. Number 3 is indulging your fantasies. You want to talk to your partner perhaps about some of those sexy, exciting fantasies that you have, hopefully the ones that involve them. When you are sharing your fantasies, it's important to communicate with your partner that there is no expectation of them reenacting them. You're just sharing a part of yourself with your partner. And if they are interested when you are talking about these fantasies, then perhaps you can tell them more. But start from the place of, I want to share part of myself with you so you can see a different parts of my sexual self and see how would that play out. Sometimes couples are interested in experimenting with those, and sometimes some couples feel that just talking about them that makes it exciting. 4th one is try having sex at a new location. Many of the couples I work with, they have what we call as leftover sex. They've been doing the same steps for foreplay, having sex in the same exact place, doing the same position. What you want to do, maybe try a different location. Your bedroom is not the only place you can have sex. Maybe experiment having sex at a different locations in your house. One of the fun games that a couple I was working with, they created is they were thinking about all the different places that they haven't had sex with their partner, and they were surprising their partner with initiating sex during at those locations. And they were so creative, and they shared some of the most exciting sexual experience I ever heard just by changing the location. Some of my clients, they want to kind of bring some element of excitement by having sex at the places that perhaps they can be seen. There's a possibility of being seen, hopefully within a legal realm, that maybe you can have sex in the backyard, or you can have sex in your garage when the door is open. There's so many different options of the things that you can do. Lastly, which is one of my favorite, is going through the yes, maybe or no list with your partner, and come up with some activities that you both might be interested in exploring. Where you're watching this video, underneath this video, you will have access to more than 100 different ways that you can spice up your relationship tonight. This is the list I created after working with more than hundreds of couples on this issue. It has 3 levels. Level 1 for the people who are more interested in sensual, vanilla experiences, and level 2 and 3 are more for kinkier, adventurous couples. What you want to do is to kind of go through the list yourself alone, maybe choosing 2 or 3 yeses and 1 or 2 maybes, and your partner is doing the same, and then come together and explore what are some of the common areas that we discovered together that we want to explore. Maybe you can start with talking about those things. How would that feel like? What you would do? What would make it exciting? And then choosing 1 or 2 that you're gonna engage in, hopefully within next month, for bringing additional novelty. Some of the couples I work with, they choose to surprise their partner, saying that I'm going to surprise you with one of these, and next time it's your turn to surprise me. So that can kind of bring this element of kind of surprise as well, and no anticipation. So make sure you're downloading that list, and the list is completely free. It's my gift to you. Well, thank you so much for watching this video. If you are interested in exploring different ways to improve your sex life with your partner, this is a channel for you. Make sure you are subscribing, and I will see you next week right here.